Aries, hello, my loves. This is going to be your February 2022 Teroscope. Aries, what do we have going on? The first thing that I kept feeling, Aries, is that some of you are going to be a little bit more worried about finances this month. Now, it could be too, coming out of Christmas, buying gifts. January might have been tight. Some of you, I feel like that you're still kind of feeling the crunch of that money not being really where you need it to be. So for a few, be prepared that there may be picking up an additional job. Some of you might even be restructuring a business where it's like, okay, let me bring in a little bit more money. But I feel like that there is going to be more of a focus on money this month, like how to make more money. If you are self-employed, I feel like that you're going to be kind of going through some things where it's like, how do I bring more money in? Do I need to rebrand? Do I need to advertise more? Do I need to work more projects? Whatever it is, I feel like that the focus is going to be more so on money this month. Now, some of you, you're going to have to get your spending underway because or underhand, because I feel like the spirit is saying there's emotional spending. I don't need it, but I'm going to buy it because I want it. And it may be something that is literally taken away from something that you really need to do. Some of you, I mean, it could be, you're a little bit depressed or there's emotional spending that's going on. So spirit is like, be careful with that because I feel like some of you are trying to move out, like you're trying to push yourself forward, but you're not really being financially, we should say financially responsible with your money. So spirit may be handling some of y'all this month where it's like, okay, do you really want this or do you want this house? Do you really want this or do you need to go ahead and get this car fixed? So you might be having this little tug of war with that little angel devil thing going on, like, okay, spirit, I don't know what I want, but I feel like that they're going to bring some clarity into you. Now, there is something that's going on with your Ogu or Ogun. I feel like there may be something with spiritual battles this month for a few of you because your warrior spirits are kind of winding up or forming a protection around you. And I feel like it's because you may have something that's coming on. Betrayal is showing a lot for you guys, which means that you may have to watch your back with some people around you. If you have people that are gossipy, be careful of what you say to them because you could become the other person of gossip. This also could be that something is taken out of context. Well, so it may be that maybe the intention wasn't to gossip, but you said something and it got back to the person and it was said the wrong way. I think we're still a little bit in Mercury's energy. So I will say this month, be kind of careful about how you express yourself, what you say. Some of you definitely, you're going to have somebody who goes back and maybe says some things that maybe you didn't want to get out. Betrayal tends to come from people that we know. So I feel like for a few, you're going to deal with maybe a coworker. Say you share something with them on the job, and all of a sudden you're called to HR. Everybody's looking at you crazy. Like, what's going on? Why, why is everybody feeling this way towards me? And it could be because somebody said something. This also could be, too, that somebody is just trying to defame your name and make people look at you in a different light. So I will say be really careful about what you put out there, who you put it out there with, especially when it's on the job. And some, too, with family, because I get family problems coming in for you guys, too. Um, some of you definitely are going to be making long-term plans this year, which means that you could be signing up for something that is going to last a little bit longer than a few months. This could be, signing a work contract or signing a gym membership or even marriage, where it's like I'm not going into this because I'm coming right out. I'm actually making some type of long-term commitment with this. So I will say be prepared with it. There could be some worry, some stress about it, but I feel like too that some of you are having a person from the past who comes back, and I feel like this person comes back, it could be to talk about marriage. It could be to talk about, oh, I want to move forward with you, or I want to make some type of commitment with you. Spirit is saying really use your discernment with this because I feel for some that there's a relationship that maybe didn't end well and there's still some unfinished business. But I feel for some, it's kind of 50-50. I feel like this person on one end has moved on. And if they're coming back in, it could be that they want money or there's something that you have that they need. which means that they're not really coming back to get with you. They're coming back in to use you for something or to make that connection with you because they need something. But for a few of you, I do feel like that if you had a relationship that's still kind of on life support, you have somebody who's coming back in and saying, you know what, I'm sorry, let's work it out. And I think that's what Spirit is saying. Use discernment if it's real, if it feels real to you. If you are dealing with any health issues or family with health issues, I do see that there is something with recovery that's coming in. So if you've been battling COVID, or having some type of major issues, it looks like that there's something where improvement is coming in. Like you're not getting worse, you're actually getting better. Spirit is saying that there could be some digestive issues that some of you are going to have to deal with. And this could be stress. I'm also getting some type of news about an ulcer. So if you're having any type of stomach problems, any bleeding or anything like that, make sure you go to the doctor. Make sure you go get checked out, okay? I do feel like some of you are making a major dash for victory. Like, you know, you have some type of goal that you're working on and you're like, how do I get there? So I feel like that there's some good news that's coming in. If you applied for something, it looks like that is open. Some of you definitely are going to be going back to school. And I feel like I see stress on top of that. So I feel like that this may be a little bit harder than what you think or what you thought it was going to be. But don't give up on it, Aries, because it looks like that you want to complete it. Like you made your mind up and it's like, I want to go ahead and go through with it. So I do feel like if you're starting school or some type of program or certification or whatever, there may be a little roller coaster or bumps in the road that you're going to deal with. But Spirit is showing that you really have made your mind up that you want to complete this. It may take a little bit of time and energy, but I feel like that you are going to go ahead and do it. Now, there is something coming in with spiritual growth, spiritual lessons. Some of you may be becoming teachers. You may be putting knowledge out there. There may be also something that Spirit is showing you, but I feel like there's an exchange of knowledge that's coming in this month when it comes to Spirit. Some of you are being really led down a road or a path where there is spiritual support, like they're trying to get you to start a business or they're trying to lead you in a certain direction because they feel like that this is the right path for you. I feel like that if you're thinking about starting a spiritual business this year, you need to go ahead and do it because I feel like it's going to really open up. Some of you are getting in touch with your spirituality where you're looking at things different and you're trying things a little bit differently, and it looks like that's coming from the other side. Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries. A few of you definitely are going to be having some challenges with a long-term partnership when it comes to cheating or deception. I feel like if something is done in the dark, it's going to come to light. And a few of you may have already suspected because I feel like some of you are already either watching this person or this person is watching you to kind of see what's going on. There may even be, if you've been in a long-term relationship, there may even be this thing of, do I really want to continue with this? Because I feel like there's a new love coming in. I feel like it's either a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or possibly fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and for some, an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I feel like there's definitely a connection coming in. Some of you may be meeting somebody that challenges a relationship that you're already in, and you're like, okay, do I want to move forward with this person, or do I want to stay where I'm at? For a few of you, I feel like that initially there's an attraction with someone, and then either you or they get scared, pull back, and then it's like ghosted. And then this person comes back because reconciliation. Some of you may be looking at this person sideways when they come back in because you're not sure if you want to move forward. I do see that love is definitely coming your way. Some of you, I feel like you're picky. And there's nothing wrong with it. Don't settle. But I will say be open. Spirit is saying being open or open-minded, which means that this person could look different, be different, practice a different belief system, be a different race or culture than you, and maybe you haven't stepped inside of that box. So Spirit is like, be open to the opportunities that are coming your way, because for some of you, you could end up in a really strong love connection that could actually lead towards marriage. I hear definitely be flexible. Some of you, if you're having issues with your house, please stay on top of your maintenance. There could be an expense that comes in with a house repair. It could overwhelm you a little bit, but I feel like there's more money going out than coming in for some of you this month, especially when it comes to maintenance on houses or vehicles. So if you're having any issue, the sooner that you get on top of it, the better and the lower it looks like the expense will be for you. So let's get into the cards. Five of Blades. Got some conflict coming in. Could be with 3 people, 3 or 5 people. Page of Blades. Looking at something a little bit more closely. Ace of Cups. Person coming in for love. Could be of a different race, different culture. You could meet this person at a sporting event or someplace where you're active. Let me see. Knight of Wands. Could be a fire sign. Somebody who comes in really, really quick. 6 of Wands, victory. Interesting, because it looks like that there may be a really strong love connection with somebody that moves fast though. And you feel like that this is a person that you want, or you could meet somebody and you want them so bad you move fast. It looks like that your goal may be on love this month. Some of you are focused on looking at something a little bit deeper with someone. And like I said, it could be different, could be of a different culture or race from you. Be open-minded. I feel like with the victory thing, because we have the energy coming in with Knight of Wands, and then we have, what is this? Page of Wands, 6 of Wands. I feel like that there's this thing coming in where you feel like something is opening up. This could be more communication. This could even be you being more assertive with your feelings or what you want this month. Um, some of you, I feel like that there's definitely going to be maybe something that starts off as a friendship, and then you really connect with this person and feel like, damn, I really want to be with this person. So I feel be prepared for that. Be prepared for that, because it could be that you looked at somebody the first time, it's like, they not the one. And then they do something. Maybe they change their hair color. Maybe they shave their beard. I don't know what it is, but I feel like you're going to look at somebody again and maybe feel a connection with them. Page of Cups, good news about money coming in. 10 of Blades, we have betrayal though. So we could have betrayal when it comes to money or somebody that you work with. Could be a co-worker. 9 of Pentacles, if you're working with a group of people or you're working on a project, some of you may be looking at someone a little bit differently because of something that they did to you. I feel like even though I don't see 7 of Blades, I feel like if you are working on new projects or new things for you, move in silence, Aries. Don't put a lot of stuff out there, because I feel like somebody may try to take an idea from you or steal something from you that they're going to use. Or they may even let you do all the work and then come back in and try to take credit for it. So I will say be really careful. Be really careful about sharing your stuff with people. Now, I do feel there's a big move coming in. And for some of you, if you live with other people, this may be moving solo. There could also be an argument with money with someone where you're not on the same page about money, and this person is like, okay, you need to go get your own place. Some of you could be in a relationship where this betrayal comes in. This person says something to hurt you, or they end up taking some money or causing you to lose money. For some of you, there definitely is an issue with money coming in, and this could even be with business. If you have a partnership, one person may be feeling like they're putting more money into it, or you may find out that somebody that you trust is stealing from you. We got something with money coming in, but betrayal is on top of it. So I will say, if this is a job, if this is a partnership, if you're self-employed and you're sharing money, you probably need to pay a little bit more attention to your money. Some of you, this could even be a landlord. And that could be where I was picking up that expense of something coming in where you may have to pay some more extra money for a living expense. Maybe there's a repair and this landlord is trying to price gouge you during this time. Some of you are like, okay, you know what? I don't even want to live here anymore. I'm going to go find my own place. If you live with roommates, though, it could be too that they're like, okay, look, you need to go ahead and, what is it? Pitch in more, start doing more financially, because it looks like that you're being watched with what you're doing with your money. So these people may be like, okay, I see you, buying clothes and doing things, but you could be putting money into this. So there may be some type of argument or discussion about money this month for you guys where you feel some kind of way about it. Some of you, I feel like that there's definitely a moving away. This could be even marriage. We have two different energies that are coming on. I feel like one person is moving away, or it could be a few people that are moving away from a situation where they had roommates or they were living with somebody and they felt betrayed by this person. If this is you, Aries, you could be living with someone, meet somebody else, and decide to move on. Or either you could be meeting somebody who's married or in a relationship, they meet you, they decide to move on. Somebody's feeling a betrayal. If this is a roommate, could be some discussion about money. But I feel like if you're looking to move on or get your own place, a lot of you are. If this is a business that you're sharing with other people, some of you may be realizing, I'm going to go ahead and go solo. I'm going to move forward. I don't want to be connected to you anymore. And for a few, this could be what you wanted all along. I don't want to share space with you. I want to have my own space. So it looks like some prayers are going up to the ancestors about moving on. And with this Four of Cups, this could be like a one-sided relationship too. Some of you may have felt like you were pouring into something or someone and you weren't getting anything out of it. For a few, you may even have somebody who comes to you and goes, oh, you know what? I found this great place, Aries. I really don't need to live with you anymore, be your roommate. I'm going to go ahead and move forward. And there's this energy of irritation or frustration. Also, too, could be that you are in an environment that you're unhappy with, some depression, some anxiety. If you were betrayed by somebody in a living arrangement or a work thing, I feel like some of you are like, you're in a hurry to get away from the energy. Like I'm done. I'm moving on. Interesting. Definitely with the Knight of Wands, I feel like there's an energy that's pushing you to move forward. The Victory card is on top of you, which means that some of you could be really cutting away bullshit this month. If you were putting up with a lot of things and settling, if you felt like you were in one-sided relationships where you're pouring energy into somebody and you weren't being reciprocated, it's almost like peace. I'm out. And some of you may not be saying bye to this person. You may just pack up and leave. General Rito, somebody could be doing this to you. I do feel for some reason too, there's a wedding or some type of commitment that's coming in for some. It's like either this is an engagement or a wedding, and this could be an age difference, this could be a cultural difference with you and this person. But I feel like that you're really working more on your foundation. And it could be too, conflict started this. Let me get the Five of Blades. There was some type of conflict. Something was seen. And I think this made it easy for you to make a decision to move on. Maybe you found out somebody was taking money away from you, rerouting money. Maybe you found out somebody was trying to stab you in the back. Whatever it is, you looked at something, you saw something clearly. Magnifying glass is like, whoa, let me look a little deeper into this. And for some reason, too, somebody's trying to keep up with your money. I really feel like somebody's looking at your money. You could be saving money maybe to move on your own or do your own thing, but somebody really is keeping up with it. Now, we do have some more conflict coming in, and it looks like from another group of people. With this, I feel that this is petty energy. So I will say this month, be really careful that you don't get drawn into energy of pettiness, drama that you really don't want to be involved with. And it could be about business. We have Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins, and I feel like too that this could be dealing with coworkers and people that you work with. This could also be with competition. Some of you may be having some type of competition that's going in. Maybe you feel like that you're putting in more work. This other person is trying to get accolades, and there's conflict because of it. But I definitely feel like this month there could be something with not seeing eye to eye with a person or with people around you, especially when it comes to your finances and how you make your money. I keep getting deception too. So I will say for some of you, and then with the moon card, somebody could be moving in silence, moving undercover, not telling you things. I feel like Aries, for a few of you, you may have somebody who's trying to cause some problems with your money. And that could have been where that Ogu or Ogun was coming in and saying, look, you need to kind of watch your back. I'm putting this, perimeter around you where I'm protecting you. But this is also saying, for some of you, if you're starting a business, and it looks like that you got money in front of you. Maybe you're still trying to figure out the, the particulars of how do I make this money? How do I bring this in? Because this is somebody with a lot of different ideas, but somebody's offering them money. They don't see it because they're thinking about all the other ideas that they can do. But I feel like there's some conflict on this. So if you started a business or opening up something, or you're trying to get a business to grow, I feel like that you have somebody that's doing something in the shadows to try to work against you. Now, it could be spell work, or it literally could be somebody trying to slow you down. Maybe they're telling you, oh, your business is not going to be good. Oh, no, you can't leave this job because you're not going to make it. But I definitely feel like there's some type of shadiness coming in on a business or partnership, especially if you're doing something where you're being seen or you are being put on a stage. Yeah, you're about to shine. We have two cards, two wands. So we got you building something up that's putting you out there in the forefront of people. But we have with the moon card, this could be somebody that is being in the shadows, trying to throw some shade your way. Could be trying to defame your name. I also feel like too that there's a spiritual component to this. So for a few of you, whatever this business is that's pushing you out there could have to do with spirituality, religion, you know, um, different belief systems. And I do see you getting support. Looks like that it's bringing some type of stability your way too. So this could be a podcast. This could be putting yourself in front of the camera. Some of you are doing something because you're trying to build yourself up for your family, where it's like, I'm taking care of my family, or I just want more stability that's coming in. We definitely have something not working out the way you want. Let's see. Why? Oh. So here's the thing. You're being seen as somebody that is on the go, moving upward. You're doing some stuff different. People are starting to pay attention to you. It's bringing stability to you. And we got people cheering you on. They're like, go Aries, go Aries, go, go Aries, go Aries, go. And you like feeling it. You're doing your little dance, you bobbing and stuff. Maybe you twerking a little bit or whatever. You're feeling it. But we have this energy that is kind of lingering around you. Now, this could be somebody who's just a little jealous, a little envious. But then we have this Five of Cups, something not working out exactly the way you want. And so then I was like, okay, what is causing this? And we got a Magician on top of this, and we got a Death card. Now, for some reason, Aries, somebody is trying to rain on your parade. But here's the deal. You started off with a really strong energy. Like, you came out of conflict. There definitely was some conflict that had to be dealt with. There was a betrayal. You may have walked away from some people or cut ties off with some people because you felt like, you're not good for me. This job is not good for me. This relationship is not good for me. This friendship is not good for me. I'm going on my own. I'm solo. And then it looks like maybe you started something up. You're building something. You're building momentum. You're happy about it. Nine of Cups, where is she at? I'm happy. I'm celebrating. I asked for Spirit to give me a miracle or bless me with something. The Spirit came through. And you're building a foundation. You're setting something up. For some of you, you could be moving. This could be a home-based business. But you're building a foundation. And it looks like that you're excited. Some of you are going to be putting this online. You're going to be putting this in front of cameras. You're going to be putting this on, radios, whatever. Your podcast, and you're excited about it because you're building up your stability. But secretly, there's some haters that are like, what is Aries trying to do? You know, they started off with this energy, and it looks like you're planning to cross the finish line. It's like there's no doubt in your mind you're going to cross the finish line. You may have had doubts at the beginning because of conflict, but I feel like that once you started to make this movement towards some type of success, some type of foundation, then we get a little shadiness of an energy that comes in because somebody's like, what is Aries doing? People are cheering them on, clapping for them. And then here we have you in the spotlight. People are taking your picture. And somebody's like, wait a minute. How is Aries doing this when I'm doing the work? Or, there's something where there is this energy of somebody feeling like they're not getting the same thing that you are getting. So if this is a coworker, this is somebody who's like, okay, Why are you getting opportunities and I'm not getting opportunities? There's some type of secret animosity that's brewing here. Somebody's hoping that something doesn't work out for you. Things not working out the way that you want. There's conflict. So it's not like even one person. This could be 2 or 3 people. Did you see what Aries was trying to do? You see Aries trying to start a business. You see Aries trying to work on this project. You see everybody clapping for Aries and taking their pictures. You see Aries about to cross this finish line. And the magician is like, no, 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 no. We don't want to see that happen. Somebody definitely is trying to stop you because they see that you have stability and some type of recognition that's coming your way. 10 of Cups and then Queen of Cups. Moving in your element, being seen for your gift, your talents, and bring stability to you. The victory is on top of you, Aries, but I definitely see conflict that's coming with this. I don't know who you made upset. And I really don't think that you care, to be honest, Aries. I don't think you did it on purpose. I think that you started moving forward. You had some ideas and some things that you wanted to do this month. And your focus is, I want to take care of my family. I want stability. I don't want to have to worry about money because you started off, I feel like, worrying about money. Some of you could be creating things. And I do feel like that you're putting yourself out there to other people because people are looking at you. They're recognizing you. And for some also, there's a love connection that's coming in. So somebody could be looking at you living your best life because we got Page of Coins. Here's money. Good news about money coming in. Maybe you're still a little bit uncertain about how this money is coming in. No. Some of you may be trying to work different projects, looking at different jobs, but it's almost like you've made up your mind this year. You're going to be focused on your growth or your money and your stability. And it actually looks like it's going to pay out for you guys because people are noticing you. There's recognition. But you got to watch your back for this conflict because this magician doesn't want to see you cross the finish line. Let me get the right order. This magician doesn't want to see you cross the finish line. They could be trying to bury you somewhere. I feel like somebody's trying to nail you down, trying to keep you from moving forward. The Death card is definitely showing that there's an ending to something, and it's on top of this magician. So somebody's trying to bring an ending to this victory for you. Now, betrayal comes from people that we know, people that we are close to, people that maybe even run in our circle. This could be somebody in your family. This could be somebody that you work with. This could be even somebody that you were in a relationship with that doesn't want to see you move forward. I don't feel like that you're going to let them stop you. I really don't. I feel like they're with the Four of Blades. This is a pull away. Let me get my head together. Let me restructure myself. And then we have the King of Pentacles, reaping what you sow. A harvest is coming in. You had definitely somebody trying not to get you to do this harvest, but 10 of Pentacles, 10 fucking Pentacles. Money coming in, victory anyway. This magician gonna be mad, mad. They're gonna have to scratch their ass and get glad, because victory is on top of you. 10 of Pentacles. New job, new career. Some of you are going back to school. It's not like you haven't worked for this. It looks like that you put the energy in because the recognition is coming out on you. That's why you're tired, because you actually have been doing the work to get to this victory, to get to this 10 of Pentacles. And so whatever is happening with this magician, I wonder if the Death card really is the ending of whatever they're trying to do. Like, no, you can't stop Aries. Definitely some of you are going to be dealing with some spell work. And that could be why Ogul was coming through, Ogun was coming through at the beginning. Like, okay, there's some spiritual stuff that you need to be on top of because I'm rallying around you. Whenever Ogul feels like he needs to step up, that's because there's a problem. And the problem is that somebody's trying to keep you from this victory and this money, this 10 of Pentacles coming in. Looks like that they're going to put a good effort in. They're going to try to be shady and silent too about it. But somebody's going to tip their hat. They're going to tip their, is it the hat? They're going to tip their, whatever the fuck they're doing. They're going to tip, you're going to see it. I can't get it out for the life of me. You're going to see it because there's conflict, there's argument, which means that whatever that moon card was, something moving in shadows, you catch it. You catch it because either Your ogus or your spirit or your ancestors alert you to what's going on, or there's something that comes to light and you're like, oh, so this person is really not supporting me. This person is really not, you know, trying to help me move forward. This person really doesn't want to see me grow. And some of you, you definitely are dealing with maybe more than one person who's trying to hold you back. The victory is, though, that even if you have to move separately and solo, you're going to go ahead and cross that line. If you were trying to bring 2 or 3 people with you, maybe that's not going to be the plan. Spirit is saying maybe that you need to go ahead and walk this yourself. And it could be that one of these people that maybe you thought you were going to take with you is the one that's going to betray you. So watch your back, Aries. Look at the people around you a whole lot closely. You may know these people. You may have broken bread with these people. But that magician is showing somebody is really not working in your favor, especially with the death card on top of it. See, there's somebody trying to end something for you or trying to slow something down. Either way, they're not the person that you need to have in your court. All right, Aries. Love y'all. Mwah.